Good morning, everyone. It's now 5 past, so let's begin the webinar. So my name is Matthew Davis, and I am the Commercial Account Manager here at InfoTrack. Today, I'm going to be going into detail just on court checks and how InfoTrack is here to help you. So this is the first time we've ever done a court check webinar. So what triggered us in order to do this webinar? Whenever I see our commercial clients and speak about our commercial offering, everyone I listen to speak about their frustration when trying to get through to the courts. We received the email that you can see on screen now from Rob Hailstone, who's part of the Bold Legal Group, about this one individual trying to get through to the courts. They called the premium rate number 65 times and they were still unable to get through. As you can tell by the email, very frustrated. Calling the courts is a premium rate number, and it's not very clear in order to find out how much it would cost. Depending on the phone provider, this individual could have paid anything between 30p a minute to £3.60. You are charged as soon as you make that call, that fee. That means that if they called 65 times, then their bill for this one phone call to find out about this one company, whether there was a winding up petition, paid anywhere between £19.50 to £234. And even though they paid that much, they were never able to get through. So they still don't have the information that they needed. Now, if that individual is on this webinar, sorry for the frustration that you had, but please feel free to get in touch with us. And then we're more than happy to help. We could save you a lot of time and money. So what do you need? You need a way that you can find out this information as efficient as possible and making sure that the information that you obtain is accurate. So this is where InfoTrack then comes into play. So in this webinar, I'll be going through the different reports that are available, the importance of making sure that the information that you obtain is correct, and how you can order these court checks through InfoTrack. So there are 3 reports that are available for InfoTrack. You have court check, combined insolvency, and completion report with charges and court check. Now, the reports that we offer check 3 separate databases. You have Companies House, the Gazette, and the courts. And the 3 reports that you can see on screen with the red box around them shows where this information has then been flagged. As you can see on screen, by checking these databases, you're not going to miss anything. The companies on the front page that you can see here on all 3 examples are real life companies. So you can see that there are some information that has passed within Companies House, but the courts and the Gazette have said it's okay, and an information that has been triggered at the courts or at the Gazette. So by double checking all these different databases, it just means that the information that you receive is accurate. So now going into detail on the first product that we offer, the court checks. With all of our court checks, we have an individual who is based at the courts, who just sits there all day from the moment it opens to the moment it closes, checking the terminal and compiling a certificate. Now, if they haven't been able to find any information about this company at the courts, we'll then double check with the individual who worked there. Now, as you can see, all of our court checks contain a certificate. So when you call the courts, and if you are able to get through to them, you then have to quickly jot down all the information, jot it all down quickly and make sure that it is correct. Sometimes, if you're anything like me, you can't read your own handwriting, which is not good when this information is so vital. Now, just on court checks again, if there are no past or present actions, then you will just receive a summary, as you can see on the right. All of our court checks have a turnaround time of 30 minutes when ordered between 10:30 and 4:30 when the court's open. However, they are often back within 10 to 15 minutes. Now, the combined insolvency report is a report that I would always recommend, as not only does it double check the courts, it also gives you the information from Gazette and Companies House. This report also includes the filing history and the persons with significant control. The completion report with charges and court check. This report contains the exact same information as shown on the previous slide for the combined insolvency, but also provides charges, a list of all the charges from Beta and Companies House Direct. As we check both Beta and Direct, it just means there isn't a chance of you missing this information, as a lot of people rely on Beta, however, not all the information is stored there. So we just make sure that we check Beta and we check Direct, just to make sure that all the information that we supply within these reports are correct. So now I'm just going to quickly show you how easy it is to order these reports through InfoTrack. So I'm just going to stop my share quickly. And now share the InfoTrack website. So this is the InfoTrack website, and in order to order any of your court checks, you simply go to UK Company Search, type in your matter reference, along with the company name or company number. So I'm just going to do it on InfoTrack, and there is an option to do a bulk search as well, should you have multiple companies that you need to double check. As soon as you click search, it will then come up with everything that matches your description. So there are a few info tracks, all of our information. We've got our company number on the left. The top one is the one that I am after. And then underneath you then have a list of all of our reports. So what you need are the company court checks here, combined insolvency, and the completion report with charges and court check. As you hover over the eye, it will give you all the information that is contained within the relevant report. So you can see the estimated delivery date is within 30 minutes when ordered between the hours of 10:30 and 4 p.m. on any business day. The insolvency then gives you the information that it does check Companies House and also the Gazette, along with the 30-minute turnaround time. And then the completion report with charges and court check. As I said just a couple of slides ago, it gives you all of the information. So if you ever get confused what sort of information you need, all you need to do with InfoTrack is just hover over the eye, and then you will see the pop-up that has appeared, and it will just give you all the information that is contained. So it would just be a simple case of just selecting what report you're after, and then just click an order. The moment you click order, the information then goes through to our individual at the terminal, who will then start compiling your report, checking the terminal just to make sure if there are any winding up petitions, and at the same time double check Gazette and Companies House. So as I said, the information, it does have a turnaround time of 30 minutes. However, it should be back to you within 10 to 15. Like anything that you order through InfoTrack, the information will be back to you within 30 minutes. Will come back to you via email. So that is how easy it is to order through InfoTrack. Now, as we come to the end, so it was only a very quick presentation, as we just want to show how easy it is to do it. Now, the picture in the background is supposed to show how relaxed you are now that you found InfoTrack to order all of your court searches. However, just before you would start using InfoTrack, you would have to find a comfortable position to be on the phone to the courts anyway, because there's a good chance that you're going to be on the phone for a very long time. So you've got to make sure you're comfortable. So you probably end up looking similar to this guy here, just without the smile on your face. So why use InfoTrack? So as I just quickly demonstrated, it's a more efficient way to ordering your court checks. You won't have to be on the phone for a very long time. The amount of money that you would save by just ordering the search rather than potentially paying up to £240 for the premium rate number. And the information that we contained is accurate, as we double check all of the information from all the different databases. So that is the end of the presentation. So we were only 11 minutes, which is pretty quick. So here are my details on the screen. So if you have any questions at all, feel free to give us a call or drop us an email. You can have my email there, or if you're already a client of InfoTrack, just feel free to contact your account manager. I'll stay online for any more questions, but if not, thank you for your time, and hopefully I'll speak to you soon.